You know, it really has been a tough year for many families, and the upcoming holidays could be looking pretty grim for a lot of the families. And that's why there's a local director of a preschool that wants to make sure that her students don't go without this year. Our Emily Longnecker tells us what she's doing to make it possible.
And I always wanted to be that teacher that I never had.
So that's what Renee Dixon has been doing every chance she gets as the director of a preschool at Lyndhurst Baptist Church.
We are the first education that they're going to get.
These kids are living and learning through a global pandemic, and many of their parents are struggling to make ends meet.
People who thought that they would never, ever have to go to a food bank, and now some of my parents do. And these children, their world just turned upside down on them. No fault of theirs. And I know some of them won't get presents for Christmas.
Not, though, if Renee can help it. Every Friday when school gets out, this mother and grandmother climbs behind the wheel of her car and hits the streets, driving Uber all weekend long so she can buy her students gifts for Christmas.
I know how it feels to be down as a child if your parent doesn't have anything.
Renee hasn't wasted any time stocking up on gifts. Every time she earns $100 driving Uber, she stops at a store, usually Target, and goes shopping. Renee's office at school is already starting to fill up.
It's a lot of work. It's hard work, but they deserve it.
But the extra hours driving aren't just so the kids at Renee's school can have presents. She wants the teachers who work under her to have something too.
My teachers have been wonderful, and I wanted to give them something to say thank you.
Even though Renee's exhausted, sometimes cheering herself on during a driving shift just to keep going.
Go, Renee. Yay! Everyone has always told me I had a big heart. I said, no, I love children.
And for the grown woman who remembers what it was like to be a child and sometimes not have enough, she'll be driving up until Christmas Eve, if that's what it takes.
I don't do it for these children, then I let them down.
Great story. Giving is living. Boy, we enjoyed 50 degrees today, but looking ahead to the weekend, temperatures are dropping.